hello there my little goldies, and welcome back to my sanctuary, and welcome to another video. So this video is going to be a massive haul that I got from Blick as well as Five Below. If you haven't seen on my channel already, my Shop With Me vlog when I went to Galesburg to meet up with Cori, and we hit the Blick outlet as well as the regular Blick store, and then afterwards we went to Five Below, and this video is going to be showing all the stuff that I got from there. And if you haven't watched it already, you can go back on my channel and actually watch the Shop With Me vlog. I will also link that in the description section so that you can look at that should you wish. But if you go back on my channel, you'll be able to see that this one is the video before this one, because I will have uploaded that one first and then this one will come next. So you can watch the actual shopping, and then here is the haul of things that I got. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, we'll show you the things that I got from Blick. And I did not get this first thing at the outlet, but I actually got it online. This is the set of the Studio Blick, the Blick Studio colored pencils. This is the 72 set, and this came in a wooden box. I could have just gotten it in the tin, but I've never had a wooden pencil box before, so I thought this would be kind of neat to get, and it really wasn't that much more money to get this, so I went ahead and got this one just to say that I had something like this. But this is actually, the box is actually pretty decent. Let me show you what the box looks like. Here is the top of it. And then you turn it over, and then you have this really nice wood grain on the bottom of it. Now my husband and I were kind of looking it over, and we were trying to figure out, you know, was it good quality, was it not good quality, you know, kind of thing. And we figured that the hinges are a little subpar, but you know, in this day and age, like he was saying, that you may not be able to get you know, actual good hinges anymore. And then the latches are actually pretty good too. So here's what the latches look like right there. So these were actually pretty good. So this is actually a pretty decent little box. So let's go ahead and open it up, and I will show you what these pencils look like. Now they do come in 2 trays, so you get, and it does open like that. It will open all the way. And then you get like a little cushion over there to protect it. So here is what the first tray looks like. And I'll pick it up and we'll just kind of pan through so that you guys can see it. There's what the first tray looks like. And then here is our second tray. There's only 2 trays, and so here's what these look like. Okay, and so what I'm probably gonna do, now I kind of wish that this box had a way of like maybe making the first layer kind of stick like up on the lid a little bit, so when you open it up you actually got access to both layers instead of having to move around trays. So I don't know if I'm actually going to keep them. Well, I probably should keep them in here because I did spend the extra money to get this box, but I do wish that like, you know, let's say the first layer, you know, could be kind of up on the lid like that, you know, that way you could have access to both trays at the same time instead of having to move things around. But I'm very happy with these. I've not really colored with these yet, but the colors are just beautiful. The pencils themselves, let me show you what they look like. They're kind of it's not really like a flimsy looking pencil or anything, and I've heard that these are actually quite nice. I've not colored with them, like I said, but I do look forward to doing that. We will actually do that on video with you guys. I will be swatching them out in my little swatch book. So yeah, so those are the 72 colored pencils from Blick, and just make sure that that closed up all the way. All right, so let me go ahead and grab the the first bag of things that I got. Now this first bag is stuff that Cori gave me, or you know, found for me at the outlet. So some stuff she gave me, some stuff I actually bought from the outlet beforehand that she found, and I will tell you what the case was in each item. So since this one is right on top, I will show you that I did get the full set of the Faber-Castell Pitt pens. Okay, so this is the full 60 Pitt artist pen. These are the brush pens, and this is the full 60 set of them that you can get. And normally, like, I looked on Amazon to see what the price was on these things, and normally they're like over $100. I've seen them for like $120, but Cori found them for me for $70 at the outlet. And now let me just kind of explain what the outlet is. So the outlet is part of Blick, okay? Like, it is a Blick store. But what the outlet section is, it's a place where either the items have been returned because people don't like them and they can't sell them for brand new, or maybe it was defective somehow, either by, you know, maybe something spilling on the packaging where they couldn't sell it as brand new, or maybe there was a missing item or something, you know, that kind of slipped by quality control that didn't quite get in there, or, you know, maybe something was bent up, you know, that kind of thing. So the reason why something would be in the outlet section is because it's not sellable for brand new, and so the price would be markedly marked down. Some things you may not be able to see what's wrong with it or anything, or you may not be able to detect anything wrong with it. You know, it could be something that somebody tried and just didn't like, you know, as simple as that. And then they just, you know, they take it back and then they can't sell it for brand new. So they have to reduce the price. Therefore it could go in the outlet section. So anyway, let me show you what these look like. So this is the box that it comes in, and then you get a little paper talking about the product, the pens, and with little like color charts and things like that in here, which I will keep that. And then there's another little piece of paper in there that came with it. So these, now I've been told that it is best to rest these on their sides, like so. And I think you can even, I think the lid comes in a way that you can actually stand them up like this, so that you can grab like whatever colors you need. And then this part, I think there's a string that kind of pulls out where you can kind of pull out the bottom tray right there. You know, kind of pull them out like so. And then let me grab some paper and I will kind of show you how these work a little bit. Let me just grab some scrap paper. This is just some scrap paper. So let me grab one of the pens and we'll just kind of look at how it lays down. So I'm just going to grab one of these. And so it does have the brush tip on it. So this just, it kind of feels like a felt tip pen, you guys. It actually feels like a felt tip pen. And you can color in your coloring books or use them in your journaling thing. So these feel like a felt tip pen, okay? I like how it lays down, guys. I really do. I like how it lays down. So I've been wanting to get these for a long time, but they were kind of expensive, and so I kind of was holding off. But for $70 for all of these, like, I couldn't resist. So I had Cori pick them up for me. So those are the Pitt Artist Pens by Faber-Castell. Okay, I'm gonna make sure all my papers got put back in there. Oops. And I like the box that it comes in. I mean, the box is very nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these back the way I had them. So normally these are like, I think around $120 or something like that. And she found them at the outlet for me for like 70 bucks. So I could not pass that up. I would have been stupid had I done that. So yeah, I went ahead and got those. And then another thing that she found at the outlet for me is the Faber-Castell soft pastels. So this is not a full set by any means. Like, there's only like 24, I think, in here. Yeah, 24 polychromos pastels. So these match up, I guess, with the polychromos colors, but these are pastel in stick form. They're tiny. Oh my gosh, they're tiny. And they cost $10. So I mean, they're really, 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 really thin, really tiny. So they seem like they would be kind of fragile. So have to kind of be careful with those. But these are definitely soft pastels. And they do match, like I said, the polychromos colors. Now, I think there are, I don't know what a full set of these would be, maybe 60 colors or something like that. I don't know how many would come in the full set, but I did get the 24. They were $10 in the outlet. So she picked these up for me when she was there before I got, well, not the same day that I was there, but she was in there a few days before I came, and she found these. I don't know what they normally are. I don't know what the original price normally is on something like this. I imagine that they're normally pretty expensive, but for $24, for $10, you know, that wasn't too bad. So I went ahead and had her get those for me. And then she also sold me this set of watercolors. This is the Gambi Tamazight Watercolors from Japan. Like, these were very, very much sought after at some point. And I think now they're pretty readily available, but they would always go out of stock, like on Simon Says Stamp and other places and stuff. Now this here, I think, is the smaller set. Now I do have a set of these, and there is 1, 2, 3, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. There's 24 of these in here, but I know that I have the bigger set of the 36 that I got some time back. So Cori sold these to me, and at a very, very good price. So I went ahead and got these, you know, just strictly for backups, in case I run out of stuff in my bigger set. But they do make a bigger set of 36, I believe, here, but this is 24 in this particular pack. And there are all of the different colors. And I do love these watercolors. I mean, these are very, very nice watercolors. Now, there is a little swatch chart on the lid right here, so you can do your colors that way. You can swatch out your colors on the lid. Now, like I said, there is a 36 set, which I do have, but this is gonna be a nice backup set for me. The next item that Cori sold me is this set of the Cinelli Err Watercolors. And this, we were trying to, like, okay, let me kind of explain the story here. She got these, but then decided that, you know, watercolor isn't for her. So she kind of had these sitting here, and, you know, she just didn't know what to do with them. And so she wanted to get rid of them. And I said, well, you know, quote me a price. And so we were trying to figure out, like, what these things were worth. So she, ended up selling these to me, and I think it came with a, you know, very, very good price. We were trying to figure out, like, what these were worth, like, online, and we were getting, like, I mean, the prices just kind of shot, like, all over the place. And so, oh, and this is upside down. So, Cinelli Err. So we couldn't figure out, like, what they were actually worth, so we came up with a figure for both this one and the Japanese watercolors, and so she sold me both of these sets together. And here is the paper that went over the top of the watercolors. Now, I'm sure that she probably got this at the outlet because this tin is a little bit damaged. Let me just go ahead and show you what these are gonna look like. So these are in the half pan style here, and there's 6 colors here. It says 12 plus 6, okay? So there was like 12 colors here and then 6 up here. So they weren't like dispersed like evenly in the, you know, in the, what do you call it? In the palette here. But, so you get the 6 colors here, and then here's the 12 of them right there. But, I'm sure that she probably got this at the outlet, and she thinks that she did too, because, you know, because she just didn't, she knew she got them at Blick, but, you know, she thought she got them at the outlet. And I believe that she did get them at the outlet, because the tin is a little bit damaged, I think. It has a bad hinge or something, because it's kind of, it doesn't want to close properly. Like, I have a hard time getting it to actually close. So it kind of wants to stick up a little bit on this end. So I might have hubby play with it and see if he can maybe get it to, you know, maybe see if we can get it to close a little bit better, you know. But they're pretty colors. I heard that these watercolors are excellent, that these are very, very good watercolors. So I will either have to replace the tin, or, you know, see if I can get, see if that can be fixed, you know, so that it closes a little bit better. See, what happened is it's out of line right there. It's kind of out of line right there. You can see the side over here, it's okay, but the side over here, it's like a little off. So I'm trying to kind of, it doesn't want to close properly. So might have to replace this tin, but that's okay. For the price that I paid for both of these sets, I'm not going to complain. And I will definitely be using those watercolors. Okay, Okay, so we can do some of this stuff on camera. Test out our new materials here. Oop, I'm going to put this little paper back in the box where it should be. So we'll test them out on camera so that you guys can see how they work. And I will be using these quite a lot because I do want to get back into coloring with watercolors. It's actually been quite a while since I've colored with watercolors, and I kind of miss my little watercolors. Yeah, so yep. All right, so let's go ahead and look at some of the stuff that I got from the outlet, as well as just, you know, things that Cori gave to me. So I found this at the outlet. This is Winsor and Newton Winsor and Newton Cotman watercolors. There's 12 of them in this package here, and this was normally $50. I got this for $15. I got this for $15. So in the video, like, we were trying to figure out how the heck the thing opened, and I think you got to kind of squeeze the top of it. And she was like, watch me dump it all over the place. So it's a little bit finicky. I think you got to squeeze the top of it to get it open. There we go. So here is what it comes in. It's a plastic sort of palette, and there are 12 tubes in here. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. There's 12 tubes in here, plus you get 2 palettes. You get a mixing palette, and then you get this one here that is on top of the lid right there. So you actually do get 2 palettes with this and 12 tubes, and then it does come with a paintbrush. And I don't think the paintbrush is too good, but you know, you can always use like your aqua brush or whatever, any other brush that you want to. So here is what the tubes look like. They're pretty tiny, you know, they are small. Okay, so here's what the tubes look like. But I think a little of this will go a long way. Now, this is the student version of watercolors that Winsor & Newton offers. So the Cotman ones are student grade, or student watercolors. But a lot of people still like them. Like, a lot of people have really enjoyed these watercolors, okay? So I've, you know, read a lot of good reviews on these watercolors. These are student grade. But I think they're pretty decent quality. Normally, like I said, they're like 50 bucks. I've seen them on Amazon go for 50 bucks, but I got them for 15 at the outlet. All right. Now, I got this set of Prismacolor Scholars. Now, I do have a set of Prismacolor Scholars, but I got these for backups. These were like 5 bucks. They had some paint spilled on them, so the packaging kind of got a little ruined. I think the original price was $15. I got them for $5. So you can see on this here, there's the original price, and then I got them for $5. So these are going to be used for backups. These are some things that Cori included in a little surprise goodie bag for me that she actually gave me. So she included 2 Go Cups, 2 coffee Go Cups. This is coffee. Very, very pretty. The next thing that Cori gave me is this Delusions Traveler's Notebook. And I believe this came from Michaels. I think this is like maybe a Michaels exclusive. I don't know. But if you've heard of the Delusions Journal, this is kind of the same thing, but in Traveler's Notebook format. She got this and decided it was not her thing, so it comes open. Very, very pretty color. This does not have any pockets in the cover. It did come with 2 inserts, and this paper is super, super, super thick. So this first insert is a calendar. This is a weekly kind of planner, undated planner. And the paper is super, super, super thick. So this is mainly meant for like art journaling and like memory keeping and that kind of thing. So this paper is so thick that you can pretty much do like anything you want to it. And then this is a lined insert with ruled paper. It's insert with lined paper with ruled paper. So very, very cool for fountain pens. It is super, super thick. Very, very high quality paper. And then also it did come with 2 other inserts. Let me go ahead and grab those. So it did come with 2 other inserts, and they are, this one here, it looks like it's closed up, but this one here is a blank page. Notebook with blank pages. And then this one here, which is still wrapped up in the cellophane, this is insert book. I think this is this is from Ranger. I believe that this one is, let me see, I think this might be another blank one. I think this might be one with more blank pages in it. So this is from Ranger, like all these, like this is Delusions is from Ranger. So if you're familiar with like Tim Holtz and that kind of thing, it's pretty much like along those lines. Okay, and then Cori also gave me some distress crayons. There's some distress crayons. It looks like they're still wrapped up in the cellophane. I have not opened them. And then this is another, I think these are some more distress crayons as well. So I've not used any of this. I don't know how well they work, but I am really looking forward to trying these out. I got to figure out like how they work. I got to figure out how to use them. But this one, they're brand new. So I think there's like, it's a double-ended, oh no, that's not double-ended. This twists out to bring out your color, like so. So I will figure out how these work, and we will look at them on camera. We'll do some testing with them and some, I think they might work like watercolors. I got to figure that out, guys, but I will come back and we will play with all of this on camera. Here are some more distress crayons. So there's like 2 packages of these kind, and then I think these are some more distress crayons, like I said. I don't know, but we'll come back and we'll figure out how that works. And then the last thing that Cori gave me, actually, she gave this for the boys. So she gave Caleb and Alex some dog treats, and this is like, it says mini dogs, and they just look like little mini hot dogs. And I will open them up and we'll show you what they look like. They do come in a Ziploc baggie. But, I mean, aren't they cute? Look at them. Aren't they cute? They just look like little mini hot dogs. So I will, I think the boys are going to love these. I have not given them to the boys yet because I wanted to go ahead and show them in the video first. But I will give those to the boys. All right, so I will put all the stuff back in the bag, and I'll come back and show you the other stuff that I got from Blick. So just give me a minute and I'll be right back. All right, so we're back, and let me see here. I'm going to put this over here. Okay, so the next thing that I got from the outlet is this Winsor & Newton set of watercolors. Now, you saw the Cotman ones, the student grade ones. These are the professional ones, and this normally was, let me turn it over so we can see the price here. This normally was $189. I got it for $50. And there was an obvious defect in this one, which I will show you. It's not a big deal, not at all, but it does come in this really, really beautiful tin. However, the tin, if you guys can see it, it is dented on the top side a little bit. So right there, we've got like a big dent, and one right there too. So it did come dented up a little bit, and I don't know if I can, you know, kind of pound it out or anything to get rid of it. But it does close, so it's not that big of a deal. It does come with the, you can open it up and you can use this as a palette. So now this comes in the half pans that are wrapped up. There are 24 colors in here, I believe. Let me just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, it does come with 24 colors. And I think this is what it was supposed to come with in the box. Okay, yeah, it was supposed to come with 24 watercolors in the box, which it has everything in there. So the thing that totally marked it down is the dented up tin. So if that's the only thing that's wrong with them, I can handle that. Now, it does come wrapped up in the, I've not unwrapped them or anything, so it does come in the half pans. They are wrapped up. But these are the artist grade stuff. You know, this is the good, you know, good watercolors. Not that the other ones aren't, but you know, these are like the top of the line, you know, as far as like what Winsor & Newton offers. So this was a very, very good deal. And the tin does close, it's just, you can tell that it's dented up a little bit. So they marked it down a lot. And I would not pay $196 for this. For what I do with watercolors, I would not spend that much money to, you know, for a set of watercolors like this. However, having it marked down to $50, that is very, very doable. So I got that for a steal. And if the dented up tin is the only thing wrong with them, then certainly nothing to cry about. Absolutely nothing to cry about. And then from the outlet, I also got this set of Dosh pastel pencils. There are 40 pencils in this set. I do not know if this is the full set of what you can get with the pastel pencils from Dosh, but this is a pretty darn good thing. You know, 40 colors is pretty darn good. Now, it normally was $190. Normally was $190. I got it for $50. So between the watercolors, which was $50, and then this set of Dosh, which was also $50, I made out pretty good, like a little bandit. So I'm, you know, nothing for me to sneeze at here. So it does come with a little insert paper that you can look at. It talks about the products and that. And then it has like a little, it feels like sandpaper. I think that might be how you might sharpen them or clean them off or something. I don't know. Or, you know, clean off maybe a stub or something. I think this would be how you would clean off your stub and to sharpen your stub. So it's nice that they've included something like that in there. But it does have several trays. So let me go ahead. Actually, does it have 2 trays? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yes, it has 2 trays. So here is the first set of colors, and then here is the second set of colors. Now, if you've seen the Luminance pencils, you know that this is the same kind of box, but these are pastel pencils. These are not these aren't like regular color pencils. These actually got pastel in them. So these are pastel pencils, and it looks like it does not have a name on them, but it does have a color, a number right there on the barrel. Or on the, it shows what the representation of the color is, and then it's got the number of the pencil it is. And it says Pastel Pencils, Dosh. And I can't tell if it's got a color name on there. It's a little tiny, I can't read it from here. But these feel very, very heavy in your hand. It's not, I mean, not like heavy like, oh, you know, it's so heavy I can't lift it. But it's a very, very substantial pencil. And so it's not going to feel lightweight at all. It's not going to feel puny or anything like that, is what I'm trying to get at. And Dosh is, like, if you're familiar with Luminance, you know what, even Dosh's fountain pen ink is expensive. So Dosh products is extremely, extremely expensive. So this, like I said, this set normally was $190, and I got it for $50. They look totally brand new. I don't think anything is missing out of here. I think everything came with it. I don't see any duplicates or anything. So I am going to love using these. We'll come back on camera and we'll color something with those. So I got those for a darn good steal. Between this and those Winsor & Newton watercolors, you know, I got a steal. I totally got a steal. All right, so moving along. Now, I think I did get some more stuff from the outlet, but I will tell you if it came from either the regular store or the outlet, because we did do some shopping at the regular Blick store, which it's in the same building, but you just got to go kind of in the back to go to the outlet section. So I did find a couple of coloring books. Now, these came in the regular Blick store, so this did not show up in the outlet, but I had to shop at the regular Blick store to get these. So this one is pies, fries, and ice cream. So this has got like food, lots of food, coloring, you know, coloring food. It's double-sided. The paper feels very, very nice, very smooth, but it is double-sided. And Cori said she had this book, so and she loved it, so I had to get it. So there's that. The next coloring book I got is the Anti-Stress Meditation Through Coloring. This is by Dr. Stan Brodsky. So this I think has got mainly like mosaics and shapes, and this is like what you would call like mindfulness coloring, I think. Mindfulness kind of thing. So it's not picture, like it's not scenery or anything, but it's got like these different, you know, shapes and things that you can color in. So there is that coloring book. And then the last coloring book I got is the Splash of Color one. And this looks like it is on watercolor paper. So this would be good to try out those watercolors. So this has got just different things in here. It's glue bound at the top, so you can take them out if you want to, but it's in there pretty good. So this is going to be really good for watercoloring. I mean, oh my gosh, look at that. So, you know, very, very cool. Very nice coloring books. Okay, then I got, this also came in the outlet. This is a crochet hook. I couldn't resist it because it is a pink crochet hook. And this looks like one of the really nice ones, so I couldn't resist getting that one. That was like $3 at the outlet. So in the regular Blick section, we found this set of Faber-Castell gold Faber pencils. And this is a 12 set. Comes in this tin, and so here are the colors that you can get. I don't know if this has, if this is like a full set or if there's more of them. I don't know, but here is a piece of paper that talks about them. So I got these to try out, and we'll see how we like those. But it came in that little tin, and it had like cellophane on it, which I went ahead and unwrapped. But that came in the regular Blick section. That did not show up in the outlet. And then to go along with the Blick Studio pencils, I got this set of grays. So this is a, it just says here Blick Studio, and it's got artist coloring pencils, and it says 12 grays. Okay, so let's go ahead and open it up, and I'll show you what they look like. So it does come, it's got some cellophane wraps on it, which I can take off of this container. Okay, so go ahead and take them off. So there's 12 pencils in here. Now this, like, I got this because in the set of the Blick Studio pencils, the set of 72, which is the largest set that you can get, there are some colors that are not included that you have to supplement either by getting other sets or getting them open stock. And these grays were not included in the 72 set. So there's like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 grays in here. So this, I had to supplement my 72 set to get, to get these, because these were not included. There's like 91 colors altogether in the Blick pencil line. So in order to get the entire 91 colors, I had to supplement with like open stock and to get this set, which I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you the open stock stuff in just a minute. But I did go ahead and get these grays to go along with my 72 set, and I don't want anything to fall over. I did also get some Gamsol oil. I needed some Gamsol oil, so I got that little bottle there. All right, then I got 2 sets of blending stumps. We got ones that are a little bit bigger, and then we got some smaller ones. This is for blending the Gamsol oil with the pencils. And then I got this M&R sharpener. I do have one of these, but I wanted to go ahead and get another one. And then the last things that I got from Blick are things that I got in this bag here, which were some open stock items. So I got 3 kneaded erasers because I wanted to go ahead, they were very, very inexpensive, and I wanted to go ahead and like do a test to see which one was going to be better. So we got one from Lyra, and we got these 2 from Prismacolor. This is a smaller one, and this is a bigger one. So we'll do some testing, and oh, and then there's one that came from, and I think I got the Blick Studio one as well. So there's like 4 of these kneaded erasers. So the Prismacolor, this is the one from Lyra, I think. Yeah, this is the Lyra one, which came in a case. This is a smaller Prismacolor one. This is the larger Prismacolor one. And then this is the Blick. This is the Blick one. This is their Blick one. So we'll do some testing and we'll see which one is going to be better or the best or whatever. They were very inexpensive, so I just went ahead and picked them up. I got, now let me go ahead and show you the pencils here. So the pencils I got are the open stock ones from Blick. These are more of like the skin tones and stuff. This is the Blick Studio pencils, open stock, the ones that did not come in the 72 set. So there's, and then it had some blenders. Some blenders right there, so very, very good. So the rest of the set to complete my Blick Studio pencils plus blenders. All right, so let me go ahead and put these back. So this looks like everything that I got from Blick. All right, so let's go ahead and continue with the stuff that we got from Five Below. So Five Below is kind of like a dollar store, but everything is $5 and below. So we got quite a few things. So this first thing now, these are a couple of pencil sharpeners. These are like a coffee cup pencil sharpeners. Now, I don't know how good they are. I don't know how good they're going to be with colored pencils, but they were so cute that I had to get them because I love coffee and like espresso and cappuccino and all that. So I'll try it with regular pencils, and then maybe I'll use it like on the budget-friendly ones to see how they're, you know, just to see how it is. I don't think I'd put my good pencils in these, but I got them because I thought they were just so darn cute. And then I got this makeup bag to convert to like a pencil case. So it says half mermaid, half unicorn, and it's all sparkly and shiny. I don't know how good this is. It's got like it's kind of like it feels kind of plasticky, but it's very cute and shiny, and so I'm gonna use this like to put coloring stuff in there. Cori also got one of those because you know how she is with her mermaids and unicorns and stuff. And then I got this little toy for the doggies. So yep, got that for the doggies. And then also got some page flags. Oops. Got some page flags. They had quite a lot of planner stuff in there. So there's page flags, and then we got these like metallic markers. This is 20 fine point markers. These are like metallic markers. So got those. Then I got another little bag for pencils or to store coloring stuff in there. Very cute and sparkly, and I like the texture on that. Cori, I think, got one of those too. Then we got donut sticky notes. How cute is that? Got some more page flags. Got some panda sticky notes. And then here are some more, these are some Pilot Frixion pens. I got some of those. I think I do have some already, but I got some more because you can never have too many of those. Those are like erasable pens, like erasable ink. A lot of people love using those in their planners. So I got some of those. We also found some coloring stuff, and I found some journaling stuff. So this coloring book is Coloring Mermaids. Coloring Mermaids and More. So this is a coloring book, and it's got like markers included in there with it. The paper in here actually feels quite nice. I was actually quite surprised. So there's some of the pictures in there. It is kind of glue bound at the top. It's kind of more like a coloring pad, I guess, but that is the mermaid one. Then also got one coloring unicorns. Cori pointed these out to me. She's got these already. And so she's like, if you like mermaids and unicorns. So I said, heck yeah. Again, you will see our Shop With Me vlog in the video that has been uploaded. So if you want to see that, you can go back and watch that. And then I got one coloring llamas. So these are 3 books. This is the same kind of series of books. You can see that it's got markers included in with all of them. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 markers in there. Again, the paper is pretty good. There's a few pictures in there. And let's see if there's anything else in this bag. That is my receipt. Alright, so then I've got some journaling stuff here. These are some more marker pens. This is 10 metallic markers. There's some more markers. And then this is also metallic markers, another set of metallic markers. You can never have too many metallic markers. And then I got a couple of journals. So I got this journal here. Look at how pretty that is. And it says inhale, exhale. So look at how sparkly that is. And it's got like this texture, like if you kind of run your hands over it. Oh my gosh. The paper in it is a little bit thin. It's pretty thin actually. But you could use gel pens in it. You might be able to get away with an extra fine point fountain pen, but this is really good. This would be good for like sparkly gel pens. And then I got this journal, and this says write, kind of a turquoisey journal. The paper in this one is still kind of thin. You may not be able to use too many fountain pens in it, but really good for gel pens. I thought it was pretty though. There's the end papers. And then the last thing that I got from Five Below is this journal. This is a velvet journal, and it does feel very velvety, very textured, and it's got a snap closure. And here is what it looks like on the inside. The paper is quite thin. The paper in it isn't very good actually, and the lines are pretty dark. So this is definitely meant for just writing. But I thought it was really pretty anyway. It's got quite a few pages in it, and then it does not have a pocket on the inside though. So there it is. All right, guys. So that concludes my haul of things that I got on my massive shopping trip to Blick and Five Below. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Hit that like button. Leave a comment and tell me what you think. Subscribe to see more like this, plus any other videos that I make that you guys might want to see. I do coloring videos, journaling videos, planner videos, you know, that kind of thing. So leave a comment, tell me what you think. Of course, hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification bell so you can be updated about newest happenings. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I had the time of my life. Cori had the time of her life. I mean, we had just such a awesome day. And that concludes my haul. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you in the next video. Okay, bye my little goldies.